Welcome to the Lizzie Show. Can you hear me? Can you hear me even though I'm wearing this mask that I've been wearing all day? No makeup, no problem. Because you know why? I got a fever sore. And this is covering it up. I'm all done with work. Today was incredibly busy. I'm going to take this off shortly, but you cannot judge me. You can't judge me. Woo, it is a bright day. I'm too scared to bring this down. I look like I got lip injections, but on like one side of my lip, only it looks busted. And it's all because whenever I get tired, exhausted, stressed, and my immune system, I guess, goes down, this fever sore pops up. Now, it pops up in different spots. Sometimes it'll be right under my nose and it looks like a giant booger, but it's a fever sore. You know how embarrassing that is? But that's what these masks are good for. Nobody knows. Look at this bright light. I don't know how to get rid of this light. I don't know where it's coming from. It'll eventually go away. But the sponsor of today's video is Abreva. As soon as you start feeling that tingling sensation and you know it's back again, Abreva. Make sure to always have it in the house, because if you wait too long, that's it. You're gonna look like a monster, and people are gonna judge you when it's not your fault. I'm gonna put my Abreva on right now. I'm scared. You're gonna see my. I was like this all day. It was a day. It was a day where I had to fight the thoughts in my head because it was busy, it was nonstop, and I won't give details of why I got stressed, but let's just say that sometimes people in certain areas are not so happy to help you. So you gotta look for multiple people to help you to do the job that you're supposed to do for somebody else. Does that help? But by the end of the day, I got appreciation from a higher up on my walk out from work, and I said, all right, I'll stay. But I was so angry. I was already putting my notice in. That's how I am. I'm emotional. I put my notice in. I'm done. And then I get through it, and I'm like, forget about what I said. Forget about what I said. And I look like a monster under here. But I want to do a video for you. I was like, I want to do a video. I want to talk. But it's not my fault I got a fever sore. It's nature. It came after me as a little kid. When I was a little girl, I touched someone, and then I touched my eye, this eye, and it got into this eye right here. I almost went blind. It almost went to the other eye, and the doctor said, your daughter's gonna go blind. My mother said, no, she's not. And I remember him peeling my eye open. I was 6 years old. I was at like New York Hospital. And I remember it was all crusty and it hurt so much, right? So my mother prayed and she prayed and she prayed. I saw her by the window every day. And it went away and it didn't go to the other eye. But one thing I do get is I get fever sores now. Once a year, sometimes it skips a year, but as soon as I think about it, it's there. I'm like, oh no, there's an Abreva commercial, I'm gonna get it. Because it's like what you think about seems to appear. What you think about, you bring about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, I'm afraid I'll take off my mask, but don't look at me. Don't look at me. So the moral of the story is that the whole point of going to work, besides that you have to get appreciation? Can we please, I don't care what it is that you do on a daily basis, please give appreciation. Even if you're not working in the same field, we need to be appreciated. Okay, it's not necessary that we need to be validated, right? We don't need other people to validate us. We know that we're responsible. We get up, we go to work, we do our job 5 days a week. We don't call in, even though we want to call in, because the thoughts in our head are telling us to. Then you get a nasty fever sore. You're like, man, I could call in right now. Tell them I got a fever sore. Nope. Get your Abreva and get your butt to work and just put a mask over your face. The good thing about fever sores is they're not usually on the forehead. Otherwise, you do this. Now, if you got wrinkles on your forehead, you go like this. That's right. Nobody will know. Now, you're super expressive and you like to raise your eyebrows a lot. Wrinkles come with the territory of being hyper emotional and having a lot to say. I go through all kinds of emotions in one day. That's just who I am. I am very reactive. I hate to break it to you, but I think you already know. I'm not a calm person. I always have to pretend in times that are stressful that like I'm calm. Like I have to really work hard at being, not losing it, not going off on other people, not saying, what's your problem? Why do you have an attitude? I'm trying to do my job. Yes, I will get to it as soon as I can. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to get an attitude when all I want to do is get angry and get an attitude. I got to control myself. I got to dumb and dull. I have to dull myself down so there's not a huge fight with words, a verbal fight. You know what? The hardest thing with human beings is control. Self-control. And I'm so stressed that I'm getting fever sore. A fever sore from stress. Now I got to put a Abreva on. And you're going to look at me and you're going to say, Liz, that's nasty. I'm going to say it's not me. It's just nature. Nature can be beautiful and it can be gross. So this is the video. It's me in a mask, me in a mask. Nobody knows that this fever sore won't last. If you get a Abreva, put it on right now. I don't have a rhyme after that. But yeah, I look like I got Botox. No, not Botox. Lip injections. I'm saying the wrong thing. I gotta put this on. What a day. Stressful, but it's over now, so I'm no longer stressed. Man, oh man. I am a very emotional person. Look at this giant fever sore. Can you imagine? It like, look, I don't think you could see it, but I'll take the mask off now. Don't look at me. Got this stuck in my earring. Ugh. See, my whole thing with the Abreva is I like to just like put a whole glob on and just leave it there. You know? And just like leave the Abreva. I mean, it's like on my lip, like all this big, like it looks like someone punched me. Like, that's what it is. Here we are. Now you know the real me. And if I wait for this to go away before I do a video, it could be a whole week. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna like really be myself and say this is real life. Real life is things happen, you know? We get tired, we get stressed, and our body reacts. Ugh, this thing is awful. I try to angle the camera so like you don't see me. You just see this side of my face. Like that. days off, and I don't have to do laundry this weekend. So that means I'm really free. I don't have to go out on Sunday to do the laundry. Don't look, the sun is in my face. You'll see. Oh, actually, I think it's gonna be bad on this side too. Okay, there we go. All right, so what's the point of this video? Is there a message? Is there something that I want to convey to you? Sure, why not? I'll make up something as I go. Number one, the most important thing we need as humans, emotionally, I believe, is appreciation. We need to feel like what we do and our efforts, no matter how small, no matter how trivial they might seem, are appreciated. Why can't we appreciate each other more? Why don't more people vocalize how proud they are of your efforts? I'm proud of you. I don't care what you do. You're doing it. It can't be done on its own. I'm proud of you. Are you an electrician? Because of you, do my lights go on? Well, thank God, God made you, and we have electricity, and we have electricians to keep that electricity on. Are you a truck driver? Thank God we have you. Otherwise, I'd have zero, nothing, nada. Nothing. Do we need to talk about what nothing is? By the way, does nothing even exist? Or is there always something? Does God exist? And if God exists,